Hello, everybody, and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Noblet with your host, LNobbins. Of course it is. Who else would it be but your boy? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone, I can see we've got a fair few people in today. The likes of KX and Village and Zach and Svel, etc., etc. The camera is glitchy. Goodness me. Well, hopefully that will be resolved as we go. Zach wants to be a Noblet. Well, Zach, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity if you win today's quiz. If you win today's quiz, then you'll be able to play. Then you'll be able to become a Noblet. If it is the first time you're on the quiz, do !play quiz in the chat. And you can follow the instructions. Essentially, all you need to do, guys, is put your phone on portrait mode. Click the little quiz kit icon. It really is as simple as that. Not really sure why we're having glitchy cameras. Let me change a setting there. Maybe that will maybe that will save the day. Maybe that will save the day. Who knows? Not me. That is who. If you have played it before, you don't have to do it again though, chaps. So if you've already done it once in your careers as humans, you don't have to repeat yourself. Village, if you won't give Noblet second place or not, no, Village, you will get Noblet of Fire perks. That is how it works. There we go. Problem solved. Look at that. Problem solved. If I win, I'll shove a scone at my arse. Kazoo. Excellent stuff. You don't have to, Sval, but if you want to do if you need to activate it for the first time, then you do need to do it. KX, it's good to hear from you, mate. Good to hear from you. Good to hear about your bell end activities. Brilliant. No, I did not delete Mo. That's just if you're new, by the way. If you aren't new, you don't need to worry about enabling the extension. Once you do it once, you never have to do it again. If they qualify, can I speak on Discord? Yes, Zach, you can. Connell says, I'm winning this. Connell, you said it was easy questions last time. You didn't get top 3. So we'll find out, won't we? Village, I mean, mate, this is why you aren't a mod. You need to calm down, sunshine. You need to calm down. I would say I would do something if I win, but I won't win. I never win. Well, Ed, you become a Noblet of Fire if you do win, because you are already a Noblet. But without further ado, chaps, let us begin. Who wants to be a Noblet? In fact, I actually need to pop the rules on the screen, don't I? Goodness me. Your last quiz, you bought a top 3 in the last few questions, Kazoo. Mate, don't worry. Got faith next. I've got faith. Fish episode 5 camera last time. Exactly, Musty. Isn't Star Wars great? Now we'll be hearing less of that. It should be in the top left of your screen, True Citizen, when you put your phone on portrait mode. You should be able to see the 3 dots in the top left. Or is it the top right? It's one of them. If your phone is on portrait mode. You came last time, Zach. You did, but I've got faith. I've got faith that you'll do better this time. Don't worry if you join late. There'll be plenty of time. Question number 1. In which country is the football club Ferencváros based in? Is it Austria, Turkey, Bulgaria, or Hungary? In which country is the football club Ferencváros based in? Stuck between 2, says Connell. What I will say is the people who complain about questions are always the idiots. That is what I will say. I know it and somehow still got it wrong, says Village. Brilliant. Gone Hungary, says Connell. I don't care, Village, quite frankly. I don't give a shit about pronunciation. Sounds like a Turkish club, says Sval. It's Hungarian, I think, and I said Bulgarian. It is indeed Hungary. That was the majority one, so well done, guys. Again, people crying about the question. Most people got it, so it sounds like a you problem. It really does. True Citizen, let me know if you're in the game, by the way, my man. Are you in? Are you in? If not, let me know. No, it's okay, True Citizen, because now, doesn't matter when you get in, you're in now. Village, how about you stop being an idiot? There we go. As I say, it's like mainly you and halves that cry. And how many quiz titles have you won between you? Both of you? 0. Question number 2. Who scored the most Premier League goals for Manchester City in the 2012-13 season? Was it Yaya Toure, Edin Dzeko, Carlos Tevez, or Sergio Aguero? Who was Man City's top goal scorer in the Premier League in the 2012-13 season? The last time Manchester United won a Premier League title. You pressed Aguero by mistake. True Citizen, are you in the quiz now, mate? Let me know if you're in the quiz now. I'm hoping that you should be. I'm hoping you are. Hello, Ajik. Get in the quiz, my man. I put Torre, but I'm sure that was 13-14. You're absolutely... Okay, excellent stuff. You're in the quiz. You are correct. Yaya Toure was the season after. Sergio Aguero was the season before. The answer was Edin Dzeko. That season, Aguero was injured for a lot of the season. After the first game, I think it was Nathaniel Klein who injured him. I must say, I can't believe you didn't get that. That is outrageous. Tevez has been City's top goal scorer before. He won a Golden Boot, in fact. However, that was before 2012-13. And yet Aguero had to drop off that season because of the very bad injury he sustained in the first match of the season against Southampton. He missed, I think he played maybe, I don't know, 20 games that season, something like that. Not that many because of that injury. Because of Nathaniel Klein or Punch or someone injured him. Now, that's the season after, Musty. Next question is question number 3. Of course it is. Filbert Street is the former ground of which English football club? Leicester City, Brighton, Forest Green, or Wimbledon FC? Filbert Street is the former ground of which English football club? Ed says one I actually know. Well in, Ed. Remember, guys, you do not have to answer if you don't want to. That's the beauty of it. The quicker you answer, the more answers you can gain or lose. Bear that in mind, so you don't have to answer every single question. You can play it tactically if you want. There you go. Mo says, I've not answered a single question yet. We will have to answer some, because I doubt everyone's going to get negative, to be fair. And Ed got it right, of course. It's Leicester City. Of course it is. Of course it's Leicester City. It's not Brighton or Forest Green. It is all Wimbledon FC. Wimbledon FC no longer in existence. It is Leicester City. Lucas said Brighton. And that was the most popular answer again. Leicester, well done, guys. Well done. Do we have... Is Drill playing, by the way? I know that Drill was in the chat, but I don't know if he's actually playing, because he's the reigning defending champion. He's never defended his title before. In fact, only one person has, and that's Gasky. Oh, Ajig, if you've never linked before, you'll have to follow those instructions. But if you've already done Quiz Kit before, Ajig, you won't have to do it again. Next question. Okay. Hopefully an easier one. In the 1999 Champions League final, who captained Manchester United? Was it Dennis Irwin, David Beckham, Roy Keane, or Peter Schmeichel? Who captained Manchester United in their infamous 1999 Champions League final win? Easy points there, says True Citizen. What's the... Oh, interesting. What's the answer, True Citizen? What's the answer? I want to know. You said easy points, so I want to know if you got it right or not. Zach says Roy Keane. Misclicked again. Guys, you need to be more cautious with your clicking, chaps. Be more cautious. Take your time. It's better to get it right. Ed says, is it Dennis Irwin? True Citizen was confident and said Peter Schmeichel. And he is absolutely right. Peter Schmeichel captained Manchester United in the 1999 Champions League final against Bayern Munich. And in fact, the other goalkeeper on that day, Kahn for Bayern Munich, was also captain. So both goalkeepers were captains that day in the Champions League final. Harv says, come on, is this going to be Harv's quiz finally? Harv's, I don't even know if Harv's ever going to a top 3 before. Could this be the day where he gets the W? Question number 5, more modern question. When Real Madrid won the Champions League 3 times in a row from 2016 to 18, how many times did they win La Liga in that time period? Once, twice, 3 times, or 0 times? Connell says it's easy. Village says he's going bold. Harv says none. Village says, I know it's probably wrong. Lucas knows this. It's none, says Connell. Fairly confident. Easy, says SpongeBob Lover. Let me just check something. Yeah, okay, great. All you people so confident saying it's 0. The answer is once. The answer is once. In 2017, Real Madrid won. They finished 3 points ahead of Barcelona. They won it once in that period. And I just had to double check because everyone was like saying, yeah, I'm really confident it's none. Everyone's like, it's none, it's none. I was like, is it? I'm sure it's not. Yeah, Village, I know, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. But yes, in 2017, they did win. They've actually finished 3rd in one of those years. But there you go. Only won it once, La Liga, in that time period. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors. And to answer my question, yes, Drill, the defending champion, is playing and he is first. Well done, Drill. Ryan is in second. Another previous champion, Omar, who said he was going to get in the top 3. Well done, Omar Harves. You aren't far behind in 4th. DR in 5th. Hello, DR. KX and SpongeBob Lover and Kazoo, you're in there as well. Eve 1878, how you doing, Eve? But there you go. And Lucas, yes, you are on minus 58,000, but don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Look, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm well off, says Jesus. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. We're only a quarter of the way through the quiz. We're only a quarter of the way through the quiz. Anything can happen. Question number 6. Across the top 5, in fact, let's go to more intense music. Across the top 5 European leagues this season so far, which teams conceded the most goals with 8 goals conceded in 2 games? I can see Omar's messages now. He's saying yes, Mo. Was it Clermont Foot, Frankfurt, Montpellier, or Rems? It's so simple, says Connell. Connell, if you're saying it's so easy, make it harder. You better be winning this quiz. What's the answer then, Connell? What do you think the answer is if you're so confident? Let me know. Clermont got smacked by PSG. They did, Musty. Clermont Foot also smacked someone. Reims. Should have gone Clermont Foot. I'm fucked already, says Mo. He normally does well in these quizzes. He normally does well, does Mo. The answer... I just wanted to see if Connor was going to tell me, but the answer is Reims. Who were the 2 people that got that one? Well done. Well done, chaps. The other teams have conceded 7. Reims, the only ones who have conceded 8 goals so far. We're only 2 games in, and they've already conceded 8. Against Marseille, they've conceded 4 goals. And then... Well done, Lucas. And then I can't remember the other one. It may have been Clermont Foot, you know. Oh, Connell, you better have got that one right. You better have got that one right, because you said that was too simple. So I hope you got that one. Next question is question number 7. It's not Frankfurt, that's 7. Who was the first English manager to win the Premier League Manager of the Season award? Harry Redknapp, Bobby Robson, Terry Venables, or Alan Pardew? Who was the first English manager to win the Premier League Manager of the Season award? I know this one for a fact. And just to confirm, chaps, Marseille lost Reims lost 4-1 against Marseille, and they lost 4-2 against Clermont Foot. So just to confirm, they did indeed concede 8 goals. Too easy, says Connell. Connell, mate, you say this for every single one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you know what you're saying, mate. Ed, it's all right. Don't worry about it. The answer, wow. Again, only 2 people got that one. The answer is Harry Redknapp. Alan Pardew did win 1 year with Newcastle. However, Harry Redknapp won it with Spurs a few years prior. Drill with his alter counts a true citizen. Oh, see, Alan Pardew was a winner, but he did not win it. The first time it was Harry Redknapp. Question number 8. Halves, 20k is a good score. Of these clubs specifically, which has the highest record home attendance figure for a competitive match? Newcastle, Bolton, Huddersfield, or Liverpool? That's 3 where I thought it was the right answer and I've second guessed myself. Ed, have faith. Have faith. Up the Geordie, says Village. Oh, Musty, love that. I've got the same as well. Oh, sorry, the home shirts. Excellent. I know you really like the home shirt. I like it. I just feel like it could have been perfect. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't quite good enough for me to want to buy it. Holland on the back is a huge W though, Musty. Well done. It's got to be Newcastle. They are crazy up there. Well, Connell says Bolton. And remember, guys, stadiums are no longer what they are. Stadiums are now no longer like what they were eons ago when standing was permitted. And Bolton of all those clubs has the highest record home attendance figure. It's not Newcastle, it's Bolton. It's not Huddersfield Village, it is Bolton. It's a risky one. High risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. I'm getting the away with either Holland or Gundogan. Yeah, truth is, I've got the Holland, and it's very lovely. I'm very happy with it. Well done, KX. Question number 9. Another question for this season. Who's achieved the most shot-creating actions per 90 in the Premier League so far this season? Is it Harvey Elliott? Is it James Milner? Is it Trent Alexander-Arnold? Or is it Jack Harrison? Who's achieved the most shot-creating actions per 90 in the Premier League so far this season? Omar, I don't know why I picked Huddersfield. Village says it's Harrison, but you've picked Milner because you like Milner. Jack Harrison, my king, says Connell. I can reveal that Jack Harrison is not even second. So if you put that, I'm sorry, but don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. I'm an idiot, says Sval. I said Trent. Trent is also up there, Lucas. But Milner and Harvey Elliott are the 2 best in the Premier League so far this season. After that Palace game in particular. And the answer was James Milner. Per 90, he's achieved the most shot-creating actions in the Premier League so far. So, I know Mo was having a go at him, calling him a dinosaur, but actually so far. Couple of hard ones in this quiz so far. Lots of low scores, which is fair enough. Not all the questions are easy. Some of them are easy, some of them are harder. But question 10, now this should be an opportunity for literally everyone to get 20,000 points. Or however much it is for maximum points. This is basically a free one. This is a cheeky question, but it's a free one. If everyone doesn't get this, I'll be highly upset. What is the name of Nobbins' new football podcast? The first episode is now available on YouTube and Spotify, by the way, so go watch after this quiz. Is it the Knobcast? Is it the Knob Pod? Is it Knobgas? Or is it Hobnobbing with Nobbins? And if you don't know, I've done a football podcast. Me and Gasky, my mate, started one this week. Videos are out on YouTube on LNobbins FC. And also, it's available on every single podcast platform. It's also on every single podcast platform. So whether that's Apple Podcasts or Amazon Music or Spotify. Well, Lucas, that's a you problem, mate. It's a very good podcast. Especially for our first one. It's only going to get better. And I'm disgusted at the 5 people who didn't get that one right. And you should all kill yourself, quite frankly. Disgusting behavior. I'm not happy with that at all. Your punishment is you need to go and watch the Nobcast after this. Not good enough. Also, there's a TikTok highlights channel. So if you're like, oh, I'm a literal baby, I don't have the attention span for a podcast, there's a TikTok highlights channel called The Nobcast. Let's have a look at the scores, shall we? Drill is still in the lead. Hasn't really advanced on that 61,000 he was on. Hasn't quite advanced, but it's fine. He's still in the lead. And Ryan in second still. KX in third. DR in fourth. Omar has fallen from third to fifth. Halves is still in there, as is Village and Musty. Mo is on minus 8,000. There's still hope. Lucas is on minus 120,000, which is quite impressive, I must say. Tab's on minus 36,000. Goodness me. Goodness me, you guys are going to have to book up your ideas. But KX could be in his first ever final. I think he'd been in a semi-final before. Not sure about a final. But let's move on to question number 11. Question 11. Which club finished in third place in the first ever Premier League season? Was it Blackburn, Liverpool, Aston Villa, or Norwich City? Which club finished in third place in the first ever Premier League season? Oh, it's the final, KX, gotcha. Easy 19k if I haven't misremembered. Piss off, says Connell, brilliant. Why are you telling me to piss off? Love it, says Drill. Halves says it's easy. Who do you think it is, Halves? If it's so easy, Halves, who do you think it is? Who do you think finished third? England's answer to Alabama, says True Citizen. Oh, yes, I do remember that, KX. I can't remember that. Well, Halves... Oh, it looks like Half said Villa easy. Well, Villa came second that season. And the answer is Norwich. No, Ed, stay, mate. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all about the taking part that matters. Halves there saying it's easy and getting it wrong. Well done to those who said Norwich, which was the most popular answer. Blackburn came fourth that season. Liverpool came like, I don't know, fifth, sixth, something like that. Back on zero. Hey, Musty, that's a neutral at least. That's a neutral. Inexcusable not getting that, says Drill. Let's have a look at question 12. Out of these specific English clubs, which was the first to win a UEFA recognised European trophy? Was it Liverpool, Manchester City, Nottingham Forest, or Chelsea? Out of these English clubs specifically, which was the first to win a UEFA recognised European trophy? Village says it's City. Village, mate, I can't remember the last time I talked about this, to be fair. So that is cap. If it wasn't City, it wouldn't be in the quiz, says Connell. Interesting, trying to use some meta strats there. Lucas, why are we spamming an answer? This is why you're on like minus 150 million pounds. I went with City, says Mo. For some reason, he's not confident of that one. But you should be, Mo, because that is the correct answer. Must he read the question again? Out of these English clubs. Out of these English clubs. So yes, Spurs did win one first. However, the question was these English clubs, specifically. Why am I a fraud, Harry? What have I done now? So yes, you're absolutely right. Spurs did win a European trophy before City. I was asking out of those. Question 13. Unlucky for some. Did you choose Citizen? It's a nice looking cup, I think. So far this season in the Prem, which player has underperformed the most in terms of their non-penalty XG conversion? Who's been the most wasteful in front of goal? Is it Son Heung-min, Raheem Sterling, Darwin Nunez, or Morgan Gibbs-White? Who's underperformed the most in terms of their non-penalty XG conversion so far in the Premier League this season? Village, mate, just get good. Drill says he knows this. Darwin Nunez thinks halves. Maybe Son. Or Village, I mean, like, stop being such a moron, maybe, and learn to read quicker. I don't know. Mr. Shitting it at 1v1 says Musty. I can reveal that Darwin Nunez is actually ranked 4th on that list of all those players. So it's actually the least wasteful out of all of those. I can reveal that Raheem Sterling, again, is not even second most wasteful on that list. It's between Morgan Gibbs-White and Son Heung-min. And the answer is Son Heung-min. Well done. Again, that was the most popular answer. Well done. Morgan Gibbs-White is up there in terms of being wasteful in terms of non-penalty XG. If we're accounting for just XG conversion generally, then the answer is Declan Rice because of his missed penalty. Brilliant, Village. Next question. Well, and well done, Ed. I think got it. Well done. Best comeback you're ever going to see, says True Citizen. I look forward to it. Question 14. This is quite an infamous question. How many wins did Derby County record in the 2007-8 Premier League season? 1, 2, 3, none. I think QuizKit's fine, Kazoo. It might just be your internet. Try refreshing the stream, maybe, Kazoo. Finally one right, says Connell. I've sent 14k. $19.3k for Connell. Full send on 2. Wow. 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 That is a huge L because the answer ain't 2. And the answer ain't 3. The answer is 1. And again, that's the most popular answer. Well done. Connell got it right. Well done. It's not 3 either, Village, so you got it wrong, and then you got what you thought was correct wrong also, which is impressive. In fairness. Village, I like. Why are you blaming me? What do you mean you blame me? What for? Hello? What do you want from me? What's that? Okay, question number 15. Again, it's another Nobbins flavored question. I can't actually remember what I've put as the question, but we'll find out. Oh, you'd know this if you listen to the podcast. Who do I think would win in a fight between Conte and Tuchel? Is it Conte? Is it Tuchel? Is it a double knockout? Or is it a trick question because I think they'd refuse to fight? Who do I think would win in a fight between Conte and Tuchel? Omar says he's doing good. Well done, Omar. I've sent 15k, says Musty. Village, mate, I can tell you right now that you got it wrong. And that's what happens when you don't watch the podcast. You lose points. Maybe Omar will get top 3 for the first time. True system, but Conte. DR says it's Conte. It's going to be a double knockout. Exactly, DR. Thank you, mate. And let's just, like, eliminate. Let's just eliminate. It's not Village. It's actually quite good. Let's just eliminate all the doubt. The answer is Conte. Well done to the people who got that. It was Gasky, actually, Musty, who said that. But well done for remembering what Gasky said. Well done. who watches Nobcast. Plenty of people, Ryan. And if you enjoy football content, you will enjoy the Nobcast. And let's have a look at the scores now. We're at question 15. And wow, Omar has taken the lead. Hey, oh wait, don't talk Village, mate. This is why you aren't a moderator, by the way. Because you're so aggressive for no reason. Ed's been here longer than you, mate. Omar in the lead. Well done. Nah, too cool. There's no way too cool to win. He's too scrawny and anemic. Omar in the lead. Drill in second. Ryan in third. I don't know who contestant number 4 is, but well done. DR in 5th. KX, who was in the top 3, is now in 6th. Halves, you're going to have to make a big comeback here. A big comeback. Drill currently has the opportunity. Oh, you're contestant 4. Excellent stuff. Currently, Drill is not in first place. Is the picture round now? Is the picture round? Pay attention to your screen. These aren't going to... I think you need to click link your identity, True Citizen. There should be the option to link your identity. Maybe if you click the 3 dots. Pay attention to your screen, because these are not going to be on your screen for a long time. You've just been shown an infamous picture of an England player. Name that player. Was it Patrick Oakes, Dave Watson, Terry Venables, or Terry Butcher? You've just been shown a picture of an England player, but can you name that player? Very infamous picture. Hopefully plenty of people are going to get that one. That's easy, says True Citizen. It's easy if you know it, that's for sure. It's one of those. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Easy 18k for True Citizen. Half says Butcher. And we'll have a look at the scores after every single question from here on out. Ryan, shut up. I can reveal the answer. Was indeed Terry Butcher. Well done. No one went for Patrick Oakes, which is fair enough because that was a name I made up. But the other players all were England players. But yes, of course, it was Terry Butcher. Very apt name as well, Butcher. But I'd rather Nathan Collins. What? Oh, sorry, are you talking to Ryan? I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what? Mo's out of the race. To be fair, Mo, from the sounds of it, I don't know if you were ever in it. Let's have a look at the scores. Omar is still in the lead, and wow, and True Citizen's overtaken. And Drill's actually fallen out. I just realized Drill's fallen out of the top 3. Goodness me, DR's overtaken him. Ryan in 5th, KX in 6th. Halves is catching up. I think that it's probably going to be too tricky for anyone behind Village, because Village is on -300. So it would be very impressive. You're going for last place? I don't know, because Lucas is currently in last place, Zach. But hey, there's still time. We've got... Hello, Stoopy. There's still time. We've got 4 more questions. Again, it's going to be on your screen for very briefly. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You've just been shown a picture of a former Premier League footballer. Name that player. Is it Stefan Sessegnon? Is it Titus Bramble? Is it Ahmed El Mohammadi? Or is it Mikhail Mandron? You just mentioned a picture of a former Premier League footballer, but can you name that player? Connell panicked. Sessegnon, says Ed. That was Ben White, says Stoopy. Halves doesn't have a clue. Scored a couple of relatively infamous goals. I do indeed know this one, says Drill. Best Premier League defender of all time. Well, he wasn't a defender. His name was Stefan Sessegnon. That was the most popular answer. Well done. We didn't have it last time, KX, but people complained, so that's why we've got it. Is it bad, or are you just bad at it, KX? I think that's the question you got to ask yourself. I mean, they all played for Sunderland that year, True Citizen. Let's have a look at the scores again. And Drill, that was a very good question for Drill. He's overtaken Omar. Omar in second, Ryan in third. DR's fallen out, but look how close it is between Ryan and DR. True Citizen could get in there as well. KX, mate, you could also still get in there. Halves, you're going to have to get the next... You're going to have to get nearly maximum points in the next few questions. You're just going to have to go for it now, I think, if you want any hope. If you want any hope. Next question is question 18. Pay attention. Pay attention. You've just been shown a picture of a footballer's hairstyle. Name that player. Was it Freddie Lundberg? Was it David Ginola? Was it Paul Scharner? Or was it Javier Margas? Margas? I don't know. You've just been shown a picture of a footballer's hairstyle. Name that player. It's a very infamous hairstyle. Very infamous hairstyle. Realistically, you should be getting this one. 19.5k on Freddy, says Connell. Freddy says Ed. True Citizens have a clue. If I'm wrong, I'm fucked. Cow the Tracker. Is damage limitation for Kazoo. I can reveal it was indeed Freddie Lundberg. Again, that was the most popular answer. Well done, chaps. Well done. A few people were caught out there. A few people didn't want to answer that one. It is indeed Freddie Lundberg, yes. He was bald for a time in his career. He also had a little red patch for a time in his career. That's quite an infamous hairstyle. Yes, way halves. I'm guessing that's not good for you. And Ryan's... This is a very good battle for the top three, I must say. Ryan's now going to the lead with Drill in second. DR in third. Omar's dropped out of the top three to fourth. KX in fifth. True Citizen, you have a chance. You have a chance. Musty, it's going to be too... I think unless it's a huge swing, it's going to be too much for you. I'm doing an Arsenal, says True Citizen. But honestly, you know, from, as I say, probably nearly impossible for Musty. But first to sixth, realistically, could also get into that top three. Here is question, well, let me just check. Yeah, question number 19. There are 2 questions left. 40,000 points up for grabs. A potential 80,000 point swing. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. You've just been shown a picture of a footballer's transfer history. Name the player. Was it Hatton Ben Arthur? Was it Fabrizio Collicini? Was it Mehdi Abid? Or was it Jonas Gutierrez? You've just been shown a picture of a footballer's transfer history. Name that player. No clue, says Connell. There were a couple of very good clues in that transfer history. Right at the top, you'll have seen that the player ended his career in Argentina. So that should immediately tell you it's an Argentinian, more likely than not. There are 2 Argentinians on this list, and both did play for Newcastle. One was Collicini, and one was Gutierrez. If we have another look at it, that's Lundberg's hair. That's his hair. Again, and the key clue there is Newcastle and Deportiva La Colonia. And it was, of course, Fabrizio Collicini. I do know it didn't answer, but you sure it's a Collicini? That would have been right, Drill. That would have been correct. Again, it's the most popular answer, so well done. No worries at all, Stoopy. That's how True Citizen says, shit, oh no, well, that means you're out then. But so right now, it's probably going to be a battle of Drill, DR, Ryan, KX, and maybe someone else. I can't remember. Let's have a look at the scores. Ryan's in the lead, Drill in second, DR in third, Omar in fourth, KX in fifth. Now, KX, True Citizen, it's over for you, I'm afraid. But KX could get into the top 3, because if he gets it right quickly and DR doesn't answer, then KX will get in. Or if Drill and DR answer but they don't get in, then KX will still have a chance. And again, Drill is not safe, because if Omar gets it right quicker, or if Drill gets it wrong, so it's all to play for. So I think, but Ryan's in, isn't he? I think think Ryan is basically in. But Drill, DR, Omar, KX. As I say, Drill and DR, I think you might have to answer here or take the risk that Omar and KX don't get it right. But this is the final question. You're going to have to pay attention. You're going to have to pay attention. You've just been shown a picture of an infamous penalty miss at the 1994 World Cup. But who missed the penalty? Was it Beyonce? Was it Diana Ross? Was it Whitney Houston? Or was it Mariah Carey? You've just been shown a picture of an infamous miss at the 1994 World Cup. Who missed that penalty? Connell says he's forgotten. Used to know. Beyonce is his true citizen. It's one of those bits of knowledge, Ed, because quite infamously she missed the penalty. It was like the easiest penalty shot ever, and the idea was that the goals was because she was like singing, and it was at the US when the US hosted the World Cup in '94, and the idea was that she'd score the goalpost would split, and she'd like run through it, but she missed it. And it was really embarrassing. I can reveal. Everyone's saying it's Beyonce, and Connell says it's defo Whitney. I can reveal the answer. It's Diana Ross. And only 2 people got that one right. Lots of people went for Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. So, this will be interesting. I know who's finished first. It'll be Ryan. It'll be interesting to see what's happened with second and third. It should be Omar and Drill. But let's have a look. Oh my gosh, Drill has actually fallen out of the top 3 at the last gasp. Oh my gosh. He's actually fallen out. That's amazing. So there you go. It was all to play for. Ryan did finish first, but Omar is in second, and DR snuck in at the end. So DR, I'm guessing you got that one right, DR. Let me know. But well done, Omar. Well done, DR. And Drill, the curse has struck again, and it does mean that Drill will not be defending his title. It does mean that we have Ryan and Omar and DR in the final. So DR, if you could please hop into general chat, and I would drag you in. Omar, if you want to speak, if you're confident in speaking, then hop into the VC. If you're not confident in speaking, that's fine. Just come into the Discord and DM me, I guess. That's the best thing to do. It's a rule if I can't confirm their identity, Jack. Actually, no, Omar. What I'd like you to do, anyway, come into the VC so there's no delay, even if you're not going to talk. And then, that's okay, Omar. But still come into the VC so you can still hear me, and then you can type out the messages. Yeah, Jack. It normally is a rule. However, if I'm confident that they are trustworthy in who they say they are, for example, Mo has verified his identity, then I'm fine with it. So yeah, Omar, if you could hop into the VC and just put your mic on mute, just so you can hear me, that'd be great. There we go. Lovely stuff. Thank you for that, Omar. But DR, you don't mind talking, do you?
Hello, but I'm in the kitchen at 2 a.m. So
what's that, DR, mate?
Yeah.
I don't know what you just said. DR, hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Yes?
Yes, I can.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Eve is for Everton, says Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. I don't know what that's in reference to. I don't know what that's in reference to. Guys, Mo has confirmed Omar is a real person, so don't worry about it. Right, so let me get up the old quiz questions. Who actually finished second? Omar finished second. Excellent stuff. Okay. So, Omar, you get to choose who answers first or who gets a pass for the semi-final. So, Omar, would you like to choose who answers first, or would you like a pass? And yeah, so just DM me as you are doing. A pass so Omar, a pass means that if the question comes to you, you can pass it off to DR, and DR has to answer it instead. That's what it means. You want the pass? Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. And Mo, if you're watching, by the way, can you just get into mod chat? 'Cause it's all popping off in there. So, what is right, guys? What is happening here? Am I okay to ask the questions? Are we good? All right, I'm just gonna carry on. I'm just gonna carry on, guys. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you distracted me whilst I'm trying to do my thing. So, I can't remember what I've just said now. My brain's all over the place now. Thanks for that, guys. So Omar's chosen to do the pass. So it means that DR has a choice of who answers first. So DR, do you want to answer first, or do you want Omar to answer first?
Omar first.
Okay. Okay, Omar, so you are going to be answering first. So be prepared. Be prepared. Question number 1 for you, Omar. Which city, I want you to answer quite quickly as well, Omar. Which city is home to Fiorentina? Which city is home to Fiorentina? You've said Fiorentina, Omar. Oh, it's Florence in Italy. There we go. Yes, absolutely. Well done. Well done. Omar, coming to you. Sorry, DR, coming to you. My bad. Which city is home to Boca Juniors?
Is it Rio de Janeiro?
You've gone for Rio de Janeiro, but that is in Brazil, and Boca Juniors is an Italian club. That is the wrong answer. And the answer was Buenos Aires, I'm afraid, DR. The answer was Buenos Aires, so it does mean that you are out. Everyone's saying it's an easy question, but hey, DR didn't get it right, so it can't be that easy. Out of interest, the final question, Omar, was which city is home to Feyenoord? I'll just ask it now. Omar, you've already won and got to the final, but let me know where you think the city of Feyenoord... sorry, let me know which city you think Feyenoord is in, Omar, just out of interest. You don't know? I see, that would have been interesting. So if DR was able to get that one, yeah, Omar said Amsterdam. So unfortunately, DR, had you got that one right, you would have been through to...
It's my first top 3, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you did well, DR. Well done, mate. It's progress. That's all that matters. You now made it into the Hall of Fame, at least. So it does mean that Omar is in the final. Well done. DR, we are going to say goodbye to you now. The answer was indeed Rotterdam. Well done. Well, Ed, I like to make the final I like to make the semi-final relatively easy than the final, just because otherwise it's a little bit mad, isn't it? So we are now in the final. Now Ryan finished the final first. Omar, what I'm going to ask you to do, mate, is just stay in the stream chat, because I now have to go call Ryan separately because of reasons. So just stay there for me, Omar, and I'll come back to you shortly. So don't worry about it. Let me get Ryan on a call. Hello, Ryan.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Hi.
Can you speak for me again? Your microphone was quite poor there.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you now. Excellent stuff. I probably should do that, Jack, but I don't have them added as I don't have Omar as a friend, so I have to add him as a friend and do all that shenanigans. But it's fine. So Ryan, you're in the final again. Well done, mate. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah. Good. You're a regular at these quizzes. Do you do any mental preparation, or do you just turn up and kick shit?
No, I just win. That's easy.
You just win. There you go. Well, let's see if you can win this final. So you both get you know the rules by now. You're a veteran. You both get a pass. There are 5 potential questions. You get to choose who starts first. So Ryan, do you want to start first, or do you want Omar to start first? Drill has a theory that if you start first, you always lose, but you get to decide what happens there.
Yeah, he can start first.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Ryan, I'll be back with you shortly. Hello, Omar. We are back, and yes, Omar, just want you to stay there. Don't worry about it, my man. Do not worry about it. So, Omar, there are 5 questions. There are 5 questions. You can pass it if you want. So if you don't know the answer, you've got the opportunity to pass it once, and I'll force Ryan to answer it. Okay? So, question number 1. Question number 1, Omar. In the 1999 Champions League final, Manchester United played a 4-4-2 formation. In the midfield 4, Ryan Giggs played and David Beckham also played. Can you name one of the other 2 midfielders who started that match in the 99 Champions League final? If you can't and you want to pass it, just say pass. So Ryan Giggs and David Beckham played in that midfield. What other 2 players played in that midfield? As I say, you can pass it if you want, Omar. Let me go see if you've given me an answer yet. You said okay. What you saying, Omar? What's your answer? Oh, sorry, you said Beckham. I don't know if you heard the question properly, because I said that David Beckham was starting in that match, so therefore he couldn't have been one of the people I was after. But I'm afraid, Omar, I've got to go with your first answer. The answers were Nicky Butt and Jesper Blomqvist, however the hell you pronounce that. So I'm afraid, Omar, I don't know if you fully understood the question, but it does mean that Ryan has got the first point. Omar, you stay there. I'm going to come to Ryan now. Hello, Ryan. You're 1 point up because I don't think Omar quite understood the question. So there you go. You're 1-0 up. Question number 2, Ryan. Oh, he's gone. Ryan, can you hear me? Ryan. Oh my God, we're having... Ryan, mate. Can you hear me, sunshine? Ryan is, I think, having some audio issues. Ryan, mate, can you hear me? Hello, I can hear... There we go. Excellent stuff. Okay. So I don't know how much you heard, Ryan, but Omar didn't get the first question right. I don't think he quite understood the question, but it's to your gain. What was that, Ryan?
I knew it, yeah.
Oh, you knew the answer. Excellent stuff. Right, question 2. You still got your pass intact. Question 2. Again, on the theme of the 1999 Champions League final, name one outfield player who was a part of the Bayern Munich team that lost the 1999 Champions League final. I'll need someone who was either started the match or came on as a sub.
Effenberg.
Well done. And out of interest, why Effenberg? Why was that the name that came to your head?
He was an icon in FIFA 16.
Brilliant. I thought you were going to say because he scored the goal, but no.
Yeah, I knew he scored the goal.
Oh, well, there you go. Well done, Ryan. That's 2-0 to Ryan. So it does mean that if Omar doesn't get this one right, he will lose. Okay, Omar, I'm back with you now, mate. Ryan got that one correct. Remember, you've got the opportunity to do one pass, Omar. So if you're not confident with the answer, feel free to pass it. But if you don't get this one correct, Ryan wins. Question number 3. Which trophy did Arsenal win in 1994 when they beat Parma 1-0? Which trophy did Arsenal win in 1994 when they beat Parma 1-0? Remember, you can pass it if you're not sure. You can pass it over to Ryan if you aren't sure. You've gone for the Cup Winners' Cup. Well done, Omar. That is the correct answer. Well done. Well done. Okay, we now move back to Ryan. Here
What was it?
It was the Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah, there you go. So Omar got that one right. So we are still fighting for this title. But Ryan, if you get this one right, remember you can pass. Neither of you use your passes, but this will be your final opportunity to use it. So,
Right.
Now this question is technically 5 questions. Okay, I'll read it. Before I give you the 5 individual questions. I'll read it all out, and then you can decide whether you want to pass it or not. Because I'm going to be asking you who won who won the first 5 Premier League titles. So would you like to pass, or do you want to answer that one?
Who won the first 5 Prams?
Yeah, so 1993, 94, 95, 96, 97. So do you want to take the question, or do you want to pass it?
Does that have to be in order?
Yes.
I think I know it. I'll take it.
Okay, I'll ask you the 5 questions individually. Who won in 1993?
United.
Who won in 1994?
United.
Who won in 1995?
Blackburn.
Who won in 1996?
United.
And who won in 1997?
United. Then Arsenal. Then United. Then United. Then Arsenal.
Very well done, Ryan. He was very confident, and you were right to be so. Well done. And that does mean...
Yeah.
It does mean... I mean, you know your Premier League winners. There was no hesitation. And you even got... I didn't even ask for the next ones, but you even knew that Arsenal was up next, which is absolutely correct. Well done. And there you go. It does mean that Ryan... I mean, commiserations to Omar. But it does mean that... Ryan has become yet another winner of the quiz, and that means that, I mean, Liverpool are already in the lead, but it means they extend their lead to 15 wins. And actually, it means that, Ryan, you are the first ever 4-time champion. No one's ever done that before. It's been a while since you've won, to be fair. Quiz 8 was the last time you won a quiz, so it's been a long time coming, but we got there eventually. As first time 4-time champ. Ryan, just, you know, just talk.
Going for 6, I guess.
You're just going to skip 5?
Yeah.
Fair play. Well done, though, Ryan. Well done. Omar says, I'm sorry to my fans, I lost again. It's okay, Omar, you did well to get that. I think you just it's your first final. I think you just panicked. I don't think you quite understood the first question. And Ryan is a very tough opponent. He even knew all of your answers as well. So even if he passed it, it wouldn't have been a good time. So Ryan was just on form today, I think. Not sure if he'd got the 5th question, in fairness. The 5th question is very tricky. But yes, True Citizen, this is every other week, every fortnight on Fridays, 10 p.m. generally speaking. But if you're in the Discord server, True Citizen, I don't know if you rejoined it, but the schedule does get put up there. Sometimes it does get moved to Thursday evenings, but that's very rare that does happen. But yes, in general it is on Fridays at 10. But yeah, Ryan, first time 4-time champ. Drill, the curse strikes again. But that's the thing, Ryan, you're the first 4-time champ, but are you going to become the 2nd ever defending champion? Are you going to defend your title next time?
Maybe.
Maybe. True Citizen, well, just turn your mentions on for Discord, True Citizen. So just make it so your notifications on Discord are that when you get added, you get pinged. But yeah, Ryan, well done, mate. Absolute scenes. I liked you to the Hall of Fame. Omar, commiserations. DR, commiserations again. I think you panicked as well. And Drill, the curse strikes again. The curse strikes again. But guys, that was the quiz. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the quiz. If for whatever reason you aren't, you don't realize that I've got a podcast, then I don't know what you're talking about. Then I don't know what you're doing with your little feeble life, to be fair. Because in fact, let me I'll pop it in the Twitch right now. Right now. We've started a podcast called the Nobcast. Me and my mate, Gasky. Available on YouTube as a video podcast. Available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. Please go give it a watch and let me know what your feedback is. We've already invested in a better microphone for Gasky and a better lighting situation for Gasky. The next step after that is to get a better camera for Gasky to hopefully make the experience better for you. You better do True Citizen or you're fraud. And that's the thing as well, guys. One of the questions today was a podcast. In fact, two of the questions today were podcast questions. I'm sure I will be using the podcast to get bonus questions in there. So if you want free points on the quizzes, pay attention to the podcasts. Until next time, guys, we're streaming tomorrow, the Bournemouth-Arsenal game. And the day after that, we're streaming Newcastle versus Manchester City. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye.